Save the playlist, live streams, done. Click on it. Hopefully hear myself. Hello, hello. Yeah, I just started one there now. Hello. Yeah, I just started one there now. Yeah, there we are. We're on. Right. Ryan is in the house and Jamie's in the house. Hello, gentlemen. Right, see if we can get an hour. We run through these tracks maybe for a couple of hours. Load. Where will we start? We can start at the seaside or Sardinia. We'll start at Sardinia. And we shall have it open for anybody and everybody who wants to join us. If I haven't to, everything should be okay. How are you, gentlemen? I haven't picked yet, Jamie, although I think I'm going to go Jag. I do think Jag is the way to go for me. Oh, we need them on softs for qualifying, really. I might as well be it on softs. Brake panels is in the middle there for some reason. I think that's meant to be a +2 for qualifying. Mad Dog Boy to the office. Could be a good start of the day in terms of dragging people to the office. Ah, that's a shame. Nearly 500 libraries, only 7 of them uploaded for the nosy, and there they are. Jamie went for Audi on the second account, or you went for Audi on your second account. You went for Mercedes. I picked Mercedes on my second account, just so as I could go and have a nosy at the tracks that there was. Ryan's doing good. Good to hear, sir. Harry's in the house. Hello, Harry. You're still waiting to get your new pedals, and Harry won his AEC race. Well done, Harry. 1.5 hours. I have the races been going for me, and Callum's in the house. Hello, Callum. I've not been doing any competitive racing, Ryan, lately at all. I haven't. I don't even remember what the last dailies was or anything. I even had a bit of fun on the second account. I didn't fancy the Interlargus. All a bit of a rush for Interlargus. As soon as I made up my mind that I was going to miss it, I'm feeling a lot better now because I'm going to be able to get a wee bit of a practice in on these here tracks here, and hopefully we'll do alright on them. I'll like. The seaside is the dodgy one in this car. Wee bit of understeer at the desiccant, but apart from that, I think it feels pretty good on this track. and she's definitely the nicest feeling car at Bathurst on the downhill section compared to this, the Austin I tried, and Corvette. Benson is in the house as well. Hello Benson, sir. Going for an RBR or two. See if I can get these 3 tracks stuck in my head. Although it's not like we really need. We know the tracks. Just have to get the feet of the car in them. And there's no strategy in these races at all. They're sprint races basically. How are you anyway, Benson, sir? All good, hopefully, as usual. No problem, Benson, no problem, mate. Hopefully I'll get a couple of people joining me, at least. So we're going to start a couple again. Although, as I say, there's no strategy, so it's not like we need to practice 3 or 4 different strategies and have a plan in our head. They're very bog standard races. People do choose the soft tires in this one. Then at the start of the race, we might be under attack, especially with no penalties. People being a bit more aggressive, but hopefully we can avoid it. Always happy to lose a couple of spots. Right, what should I be looking at here for a lap time today? I think on my own. We've got a 56.2 at the minute. Probably be hoping to dip into the 55s now. Oh. Jimmy was in the house. Was Jimmy out on track? He was indeed. Let's get all of the spectator options on, please. Well, Jamie, how embarrassing for the young man, 8 years old, struggling to reach the pedals with his feet, sitting on a big cushion so as he can see out the window. There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. Let's go over it. Let's tell him. We know Jamie knows we're live, but there's another guy in with a thanks for joining me, everyone. That's all he needs to know at the minute. And Mr. Tosh has came all the way from the USA. Doesn't matter now if he leaves the lobby, because we've got him. In the office, 414 followers. He's an A+S, 89% of the campaign achieved. Supermodel, for sure. 760 pictures with 79 cars. This guy loves taking himself a wee picture. 17 libraries for us to have a nosy at. Anything gonna dive out at me? No. Nothing at all. JJ stole your controller. Bloody nuisance. Big brothers, aren't they? They're bullies. JJ, the big bully. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Again, we'll handle the thanks with 5 minutes this time. Thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes to race. Attention, please. Attention, please. All gr4 competitors. That's all gr4 competitors. If you want a smoke or a cup of tea, get that shit done right now. We'll also have to hand the rules out as well for any of them who don't know. There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. There's a 56 one to beat. Purple Scepter. dip into 55. No, god damn it, god damn it. A 56 flat. Top guys will be going way faster. Oh, Benson. What do you mean by way faster? Was that not a good time? That felt like a steady enough lap. A 56 flat. What are the top guys going to be doing? Shoot, they can't go way faster. You're trying to scare me. There's no way they can go way faster. A wee small track like this. That was a decent lap. There's no way they're taking a whole second off that. Perhaps with slipstream and stuff if you hit really lucky. I would think top split will be in the 55s. That's what I think. If someone hits extremely lucky on the slipstream, they may get a low 55. I can't see them doing a whole lot. You reckon the top guys will 55 too, a low 55, and we get hit lucky with a wee bit of slipstream as well. Only 5 minutes of qualifying. I think if we get a high 55 or very close to a 56, that last lap felt like it wasn't ridiculously pure at all. And if we do get a wee bit of luck in the slipstream, we could get a wee half second, no problem. If we find ourselves behind one of those fast guys. A 55 twos, a hell of a fucking time, but with no slip. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. JJ Balding was in the room. I hope you understand, Mr. Super Volley. Did I miss you on Red Dead yesterday? I enjoyed playing Red Dead yesterday. I actually got to join in on some jobs, JJ, because you weren't there. Rather than me ending up just giving up on trying to keep up with the bounties, because we end up a mile behind with you and your goddamn rope. I have to say, I've been enjoying Red Dead better actually on my own. And then I don't feel like I'm way behind in the job, or everyone's running a mile ahead of me like it's a race. And then you don't get paid as much either. I know you are flying through the jobs and stuff right and quick, but you make more money if you slow down. And the game itself, for me personally, the game itself is way too beautiful of a game to be in a big race and trying to rush through everything. The question is, did you miss Red Dead yesterday? Right, I think we'll ask them to go to track, please. With a thanks for joining me, everyone. And this time we need a rules for this. FIA race is must use medium tire at some point in the race. With a make your way to track, please. Starting soon. Attention, please. Attention, please. All gr4 competitors, that's all gr4 competitors. Make your way to track, please. Race will be commencing shortly. Another new joiner. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Again, we'll hand out the rules for the new joiner. Rules for this FI race is must use medium tyre at some point in the race. Will they make your way to track, please? Mr. Tampaway. Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's free to feel good. Right, all in, we'll get one going. Boom, boom. 6 people turned up that day for qualifying. Good, Mr. Turismo. I think that it was perfectly fine with social distancing and stuff going on all over the world for 6 people. Right, I want to get an early lap in so we can go back on the mediums. We're close to a 55 at all. It's a 55.9. JJ stood away and with his demands of kick qualify ahead of the guy. JJ, it's one of the smallest tracks on the game. 5 minutes to get one lap in around and then he'll be gone. He'll be starting ahead of that man. I think that's all I need. That was a steady enough lap. There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. Bit more patience required on these tires. There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. Let's go over where am I? Lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Still 2/10 ahead of JJ. No idea if that was a good lap, but that feels like if I dip into 55s in my qualifying, I'll be quite happy. A nice smooth lap with no major time losses. And it's a wee small lap, so it's going to be very, very close. Whoever does hit lucky with a slipstream will have a big cheesy smile on their face. The question is, did everybody start on the mediums, or was it only me? Was JJ on the softs, thinking of making a move on us? What do I want to do? I want to put that right back to the rear. JJ's gone already. The young man has no patience to stay in a race that he thinks he's gonna not do much in. What has happened to JJ this time? Is it the old connection again? Or is it food? What is today's excuse for a first corner leave of the race, I wonder? Excuse me. Let's go over what I had in mind. Put the music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much turned me on. Yeah, there's no hurry, don't you worry, we take our time. 10 on. Hello gentlemen. Thanks for joining me. Jim is in the house. Hello Jim. For tomorrow's race, I've not even done any practice for tomorrow's race. I'm not planning on doing it. If I do it, if I'm bored and I can't get anyone into a room or anything, I might end up bouncing onto my second account for a wee bit of fun. But I have no plans of doing it. What did happen was first we run 2 practice races at it. I can't say I remember what the strategy was at all. That stuff is gone now from the head. Mr. Gas, catch you later, sir. We'll have a reboot with Mr. Volley. Decides to leave us as well, because we're not particularly hauling ass in this one. Well, no hurry, don't you worry. He's not even doing the right strategy either, is he? I think he went in on softs and came out on softs as well, so he's not really having himself a practice. We can quit anytime we want. I think I want the brain wants what it wants, and it wants out of this place. I'll reboot to see if we can get another few in for a bit of a race. Do not like the track. It's not bad. I don't mind Interlargus. I know it off by heart. Like I used to play Formula 1 games and all many years ago, so I know it in my head. I just I don't feel particularly competitive there, and the couple of practice runs that we did do in the other car, what was it we were practicing? We were practicing in the Corvette, and I didn't particularly like the feel of it in the Corvette. I've never really felt like I'm of any kind of special speed or anything there, you know. I'm pretty consistent at it, but it never really tickles my fancy. We'll try and tease them in with if I practice the seaside, that should be the seaside settings. And again, we'll leave that shit open for everybody rather than sitting on our own. It should all be the way it's meant to be. What happened to you, or JJ, in that practice? You went very quiet, and then you're jumping and saying that's because the Corvette won't feel nice on a handling track. Where did you disappear to when I asked you the question of what happened in the first corner? Again, JJ, again, the amount of talk in the background, at the back of the paddock, at the end of the pit lane, even at some team meetings. The rumours are not nice rumours about you at the moment. They're like that young lad JJ, a superstar of the future that we all thought he was going to be. I don't know now. Don't know if he's that much into his racing. He's pretty fast at time trial, mind you. He's good at the time trial, but he seems to have lost the urge to actually want the race. He likes being at the front. Otherwise he leaves. That's what they're all saying. There's no hurry. What was the rules for this one? Hard tires the whole way, I think, for everyone. Yep, sprint race, hard tires the whole way. I do have to go to the rear. This'll be the nervous race for me in this car. The chicane is a bit nervous in this one. Oh baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much you turned me on just to be your man. Yeah, there's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. I'm gonna put the world away for a minute, pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine gonna wash my blues away. Had sweet love but lost it. She got too close, so I fought it. I'm lost in the world trying to find me a better way. Wishing I was knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, I felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. I wrote a note, said be back in a minute. I bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyways. My mind's on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wishing my condition ain't ever gonna go away. And now I'm knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Come on in the water nice. Find yourself a little slice. Grab a backpack like you'll never know until you try. When you lose yourself, you find the key to paradise. Everybody's free to feel good. Nothing for the nosy whatsoever. Let's have another thorough nosy at young Jack Balding before he leaves Gran Turismo. He doesn't appear. His parents have just spent hundreds of pounds on a brand new Fanatec steering wheel for the young man. Does he race with that Fanatec steering wheel? Does he fuck? He's on his OP controller that his parents could have bought him a new controller for 40 or 50 quid, but no, they went out and spent hundreds on a new steering wheel for the young man, only for JJ to keep on racing with his hand controller, or keep on doing two corners and quitting out. What does it say? He has 426 followers, 13 years of age now, 100%. He's a superstar, or so it says. 213 libraries, of which 90 have been uploaded for a nosy. There's a wee one he made for me. He tries, doesn't he? It's the thought that counts. There's another one he's made for me. Again, a thought that counts. One. And another one. Wrote a note, said be back in a minute. I bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyways. Hello Tom. Try the Jag and then Largus, the Group 3 Jag. I'll see how I feel. It's tomorrow, isn't it? I'll see how I feel tomorrow. If I feel really bored and wanting to dip my toes in, the option is always there for us to have a go at it. I've just not really any interest in throwing in much practice to it and stuff. And only 2 rounds are counting. And there's 4 rounds that we're hoping to enjoy at the very least. Interlargus was not one of those ones. What the F are you talking about? I use my wheel. JJ does. JJ has got himself on that steering wheel for every now and again. You're definitely using it, JJ. Trying to get the hang of it. You need to dive into the daily races and stuff. You see, a couple of months ago, you were addicted to racing this game. You weren't addicted to time trial, split sectors. You weren't addicted to that. The reason that you got as fast as what you are right now on a hand controller is because you were addicted to the daily races and the FIA races. You were fucking racing constantly, finding yourself in full rooms, and that's how you got so good. You weren't scared of the DR reset, which was making you not do races and stuff. From you've got your steering wheel, you seem like you don't want to go out because you're a wee bit slower on your steering wheel. You need to be in races on your steering wheel and enjoying those races, even though you'll not be as good as what you were at the start, but it'll quickly get you back up to speed and get you used to the races again. At the moment, I don't think JJ is enjoying having a race. He's not. He's avoiding races. He had chances there last week to happen daily races, and he's no interest in doing any daily races. He's in a wee spell of his Gran Turismo career where he's feeling a wee bit slower than what he was on the wheel, which is making him not actually jump in and do races. He's trying to improve on the wheel in time trial, and that's it. Only improves 1 lap, your 1 lap speed, JJ. That's all you're going to improve there. You want to be racing as often as you can. For me, that's how you'll get good. Let's throw out the thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes to race that'll let them know that the host is in fact alive. Your 1 lap speed, that's all you're improving on time trial, JJ. That is all you're going to improve in time trial. You sit on time trial for 2 or 3 hours, and whenever you're on your qualifying lap, it will have helped you 100%. It'll have helped you. See, whenever you arrive at the first corner with an R15 cars, you won't have a fucking clue what to do. You'll be like, what? There's hardly any room here. I'm usually on my own with a ghost that I'm allowed to drive through. What other lines are available? I have forgotten all the other available lines now, because I'm that used to driving around on my goddamn own. You start doing bloody races. I had high hopes for you. I thought you'd have been grinding the life out of it. He's going to start this new FIA season as well on the hand controller. JJ's mum and dad, if you're at home listening, take the hand controller off him. It should be banned. We all know he's fast on a hand controller, but it means nothing. It means nothing at all. He needs to be on that steering wheel, or else take that steering wheel off him for 3 days as punishment. I don't know how he does it on controller. I do know he's quick, and I understand that he must be feeling a wee bit frustrated because he's a bit slower and a bit less consistent, which just means he's lost He's lost the want for a race, which is it's that want for a race, any kind of race, an Asian account. I'm going to make an Asian account, says JJ. That's how much I want to race. I'm going to stay up to all hours and race in Asia. What about an American account? JJ's probably got one of those American accounts too. He's probably got an Australian account. All sorts of second accounts. He has no reason not to be racing. He was addicted a few months back. Every time you looked at him, he was like, I have to go. I've got another FIA race. He says, shut up, man. You're a baboon's ass. That's good to see. He's keeping it nice in the chat today, right? Let's ask them to make their way to track. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and make your way to track, please. Starting soon. Attention, please. Attention, please. Could Mr. Moreau. I'm not going to try to say that last name. We're going to call you Mr. Moreau. Make your way to track, please, sir. You love it, JJ. You love it. I am concerned about you. I'm concerned about this superstar of the future that I predict to be a top splitter, a regular top splitter. If he is a regular top splitter, it'll not be at the moment. The way he's going, he'll be a regular top splitter like me. In terms of if he wants to do it, he can't do it. He'll hand-pick races to get up there and feel like he's competitive. It'll not be just because he can turn up on any track in any car and haul ass. And if you keep bouncing into races, that will be what you'll do. That's what you need for your steering wheel. For me, you need to do away with your hand controller. Totally. Ban, if JJ's mom and dad is watching, please ban the hand controller for a month. If you take it off him for a month and he has to use the steering wheel, he'll never want that controller again. He'll never miss it at all. I'm 13, I have years to get to the top, but you're already showing that you might not want it at the top. You might not want it up there. Mr. Moreau, let's throw out a last call, see if we can scare them on the track. Last call, not in, you can't win. Did he want to go to track that day? He was trying to get the race car out of the truck, but they had forgot the padlock. Too fast for use. Is going to have to be dragged to the office. Oh, you expecting anyone?
See you soon.
Junior?
No,
Or use the Chinese smell or something? Or is that the Chinese? Oh yeah, pure, like, absolutely.
Junior is in the house. What are you saying, JJ? Yeah, Jim, it's definitely well possible to get fast on a pad. Your steering wheel, JJ, if you get rid of the pad, you're going to go back. What are you going to do? Tell me this. See the brand new go-kart that your mum and dad just bought you because you're getting older and you have to go up onto a bigger cart. What are you going to do if you don't like it? Are you going to go back down into baby carts and just be all squashed in a baby cart, or are you going to move on and start riding or driving a larger cart? You need to move on away from that controller.
I made Spanish chicken yesterday and you missed it.
And this FIA really doesn't matter. It's not even an important one.
You said what?
There's only 6 rounds. This is the perfect opportunity for you to be
Oh, I'm not a massive fan.
on that steering wheel. Scotty, you're a Norman, a noob, and a pleb. It's me. I'm here to shut you up. I'm not sure it's going to take an awful lot to shut me up, especially when I'm in the mood and your plan work. It's not baby carts and you would be squashed. You're tiny. You wouldn't be squashed. John Doe is in the house. Every race is important, says John. When you're trying to learn, he's wrong. You can tell by the wee man's answers. I don't think we've got a superstar on our hands at all. We've been bumming and blowing for months and months that we've got JJ Balding, the young sensation, superstar of the future. I don't think we do have a superstar of the future. I think we'll have another Harry who's going to stick on the hand controller, and he's going to be faster than most people in the world with his mouth and in the chat with his text. I'm making him sad. I should be making you determined to prove me wrong. Right, they're all in. Let's get one started with no guilty feelings. We're in. There we go. What are you up to, mate? You staying for long?
I will just want to stay until about 7 and then shoot on. What's the crack?
Nothing, I'm just having a wee practice with a couple of FIA races that are coming up in the next few weeks. I'll not be on for long, like. Get a wee game of snooker or something. If you don't know what's wrong with that, JJ, I don't know what to say. Tell you, I've told you what's wrong with it. What's wrong with it is you're using your pad as a crutch. So it's holding you back from getting good on the steering wheel. The more you keep on going back to the pad, the more your brain is just going to be convinced, yeah, I'm not fast on the steering wheel. I'm going to have to use my pad for every time. I mean, soon it'll be not only FIA races, it'll be other wee league races that yous are doing. If you're in a race with Tom and Harry and stuff and those guys, you're going to be on your hand controller for that one as well. You're not going to think to yourself for any race. You're going to try and get fast on your steering wheel by doing time trial, which is not the way to go. You need to be in races, race pace, scenarios, incidents going down, learning what shit is going down on the track rather than the time trial. I don't think that's going to make you faster on your wheel. It might make you feel a wee bit nice, but it's certainly not giving you any more confidence. I haven't seen you going and doing a time trial and thinking to yourself, oh, I'm fast now on this track. I'm going to use my steering wheel on the next FIA race that has this track or anything. It's giving your brain an excuse. Do away with that. And in the long run, you'll be much happier, I think. You don't unlearn things. You do, JJ. before? Sure you do. Proven every single stream that I do. If I bounce into a different car now, I'd have forgot how to drive that car. It will take me 5 or 10 minutes, I mean, to get the feel of that car once again. So you do unlearn stuff. Whenever you do stuff regularly over and over again, that's why you get good at it. If you don't play on your hand controller for a year and then bounce back on your hand controller, you're not going to be as fast on a hand controller, promise you. When I try and go back on the motocross game now that I used to haul ass on many years ago, I've forgotten how to do that stuff. The brain still remembers it, but the hands don't remember how soft and gentle and all have to be. Yep, there's Benson saying he used to be a pop player and after getting used to the wheel. It'll still be in the memory somewhere, for sure. But it won't just come back to you like that there, the way at the minute. You're using your pad more than your steering wheel at the moment. I feel sorry for your mum and dad. Your mum and dad must be having private meetings, lying in bed, worrying, thinking to themselves, well, listen to Scotty. He said he was a star of the future. We went and we spent all that money on one of the best steering wheels that there is going. And he's still in the bloody bedroom on that hand controller. Mr. Solution says, Scotty, you're fast. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I don't think I am, but it's the thought that counts. If you think I'm fast, then you need to do some FIA races, and you will soon come to the conclusion that no, Scotty is slow. I don't even know how I'm on pole. There's JJ going to come in. He's going to cane. The wee lad can't stay. He can't stay nowhere. Where is he? I know where you might find him hanging about in time trial mode. Is the tide gonna reach my chain? John Doe says you can't use a pad when you're in F1. Gotta get used to the wheel. Nah, he does definitely. This is only a silly wee season. I'm trying to help JJ. I'm trying to wind you up because I want you on the wheel. Your brain is telling you that you're not as fast on the wheel at the moment, but you will be faster. You're making it harder for yourself. You're making it take longer and longer. This FIA season means nothing. This is like the perfect season. Even on your second account, forget about your main account. If you're wanting to keep your ratings up, forget about your main account. You should be on that steering wheel on your second account in all those dailies, grinding the way you were on your hand controller 2 or 3 months ago. 2 or 3 months ago, every single FIA race that there was, even whenever you scored big points, you were still like, I don't really want the points, I'm just going to go again, that was fun. And you just wanted to keep racing and keep racing. You've lost that want now. Your want is not to be in a race. Your want is you're afraid to go into a race in case you're a wee bit slower. That shit doesn't matter. Get that shit out of your head. He's still in the lobby, was he? Yes, he is in the lobbies. It's the races where he disappears. Let's see if JJ stays in this race this time. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky, never been so happy. Could one of you maybe roll me a wee smoke, a cigarette, please? Oh, you got one there. Come on, gentleman, thank you. He's not starting the race anyway, you can be sure of that. You don't want to race because you have IDR. Excuses again. What did I just say to you? You don't have to use that account. You've got 6 accounts, probably more. No excuse, JJ, not to be racing. Right, so we need to go down to the rear with that as well. The tires. At least he is in the race, and he's in 8th. I wonder if he'll stay in it. Oh, I could eat something. What are you thinking of ordering of? McDonald's? No? I take anything, whatever you fancy, whatever you decide to order. Mr. Solutions. It's on the ass area. There's no shaking them on off at the moment. Maybe even on the land of the lead. See if we can drive it away from this. You working tomorrow, what mate? Or where you work? Should have yourself a sleepover. Oh dear. That's awful. Desiccant, yeah. This car is a bit nervous in Desiccant. I think I got too used to driving that Corvette, the gr4 Corvette. And the chicane is just really, really nice. You've loads of confidence just to hold it flat out in the Corvette. In this one, it's definitely, there's a wee bit of nerves each time you're coming up the chicane in this one. We haven't got the flow just yet. And he didn't want to land of it just yet. Oh, he's mistimed the run. Hard to try and follow someone through there as well. It is indeed. The Corvette, mate, the Corvette's the nicest car in that chicane that I have ever tried. I think we got it flat out 11 or 12 times in a row was a record in the Corvette. This one has a lot of understeer. Your turning point is much earlier in this one than what it is in the Corvette. I feel like I have to have a lift early on the way in because it's really punishing on your exit speed whenever you don't have that lift. If you happen to miss your apex on the way in, then your exit speed out of it is really poor. He's out of the slipstream now and off the ass area. Let's see if we can drive away from him. Oh no. What, love? Yeah, I'll take whatever there is going, honey. Anything at all. I know we're on hards. I still think in my head if I was in a Corvette. Just because of how nice the Corvette was, even on really worn hard tires. After 9 laps, it was still pretty easy, flat out. Did JJ hang about in the race? No, he didn't. Of course he didn't. No, because that's only for this one track, JJ. I don't particularly think that Chevy is going to be. I didn't try it at Sardinia, so I didn't. But this car, it still feels alright. I just have to drive carefully in the chicane. It's nice everywhere else on this track. It's only the dead chicane, so if we can survive the dead chicane and find a flow, then I like this car more in Bathurst, which I love Bathurst. I'm happy that I'm going to go. Sardinia, it'll be good, I reckon. I think I'm going Jag. My mind's virtually made up. I'll sign with Jag right now, JJ, after this race, if you throw away your controller. Oh, I'm concentrating already. We're not really getting, good rooms at the moment to have a practice, because most people will, if it was to make up an Interlargus practice lobby, it would be a good lobby. More than likely, I'd be surprised if you didn't have a good lobby going, even if you had a bit of a rating on it and stuff. You'd still have people wanting to practice. I reckon our practice races after Wednesday, if we're practicing this track, we'll have more people join us hopefully. We don't believe you, JJ. There's too many fibs. Too many fibs. The boy that cried wife too many times. How would you feel, Stephen, if you bought me a brand new steering wheel at £700-800, one of the best ones there was going, and every time you called up I was using the G29 because it was a wee bit quicker on the G29 because I hadn't spent enough time practicing on the the best. You would be really, wouldn't you? You'd be devastated. We can only imagine how devastated JJ's parents are at the moment. He's using a flipping hand controller instead of a CSL Elite steering wheel. He's out of there. He must like spectating. The steering wheel must be good for watching people through or something. He doesn't race anymore. He tries to. He's in the lobbies now and again, but you never see him on track anymore. My brain's already. We're just driving around here. Honestly, I'm not really learning nothing at all. Try and focus a wee bit each time I come to this again. He says he's not going to be famous. Well, you never know, JJ, you never know. You might be famous for something else. You might end up famous as that young man who had all that talent and wasted it on a hand controller. Right, just kind of want to get the flow in the chicane in this car, that's it. Never been so up and never felt so high. I'm thinking of finding a long time paradise. There's JJ with his ladders again. He loves his ladders. Shit talking frequently on red. I think that's what those ones stand for, isn't it, JJ? STFU, shit talking frequently on red. I'm not that daft, son. I'm not that daft. I'm really not that daft. I'm up to date with quite a few of my letters and abbreviations, thank you. Way better, that was way better. A wee toe lift. You get loads of grip instead of the big lift that I was doing. He's not going to tell people either that he even knows me. We're not getting a shout out anymore if JJ wins a Formula 1 title or even a Formula 1 race in the future. There shall be no shout out. There shall maybe be a call out. Hey, you lift that trophy, squirt that bottle of champagne and he'd grab that mic off whoever's interviewing him, and he'd be like, Scotty, what shit are you talking about? I wouldn't get good because I was on a hand controller. Stick this one where the sun don't shine. Back in a minute. Bought a boat and sailed off and don't think about anyway. My mind's on a permanent vacation. The ocean and mountain meditation. Now I'm deep in the rising the men are struggling for want. They're struggling for want. To the rear spot, dropped off. Oh, flash of lights. Rode a note, set me back in a minute. I bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. My mind's on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only education. Ocean, my condition ain't never gonna go away. What is happening till you in the races, JJ?
Probably getting shaken out by you talking shit.
Oh, I hope not. I'm trying to make him want to play and want to have a race, but he just seems to be not wanting to race these days at all. You hardly ever see him, and he's gone again. He's out of there. Was there a race to watch from anybody? He's on his own. He's on his own. He's also on his own. There was nobody on the track. There was a race for fourth, perhaps. On board. Can't he hunt him down? He turned 13 and lost interest. Gaz is in the house. Hello, Gaz. I'm missing JJ in a race for sure. He's quitting more now than ever before. From he got that steering wheel, he's quitting more races than ever before because he's a wee bit sore. I think he's maybe a wee bit annoyed that his speed isn't there yet, and so he's trying to find that speed behind closed doors, so as when he comes back, boom, everyone's like, oh, look at the speed of that wee man. We knew he'd be good once he got a steering wheel. But I think the only way for him to be getting up to that speed as quick as he wants to be, because he's bound to want it, is to be on a second account on that steering wheel, having a bit of fun. Vance and Scally are teaming up. Well, I'm winding you up, JJ, trying to help you out in the long run, because what I'm saying is 100% right. If your mum and dad take that bloody hand controller off you right now, and you're not allowed a PlayStation hand controller for a month or two, you will never want that hand controller back again. The reason, as I say, that you got so good is because you were addicted to this game. Everywhere I went, you were in that race. Should Key have a lobby opened, you were there. Whoever, Jave opened a lobby, Rory opens the lobby. It's just everywhere you go, you would see you. Every FI race, you could have watched an American FI race. JJ Balding would have been up on his American account. An Asian FI race, there's JJ Balding. Again, on another different account. That's why you ended up so good, because you had that want. You just wanted to race. Another one. You didn't care about points. Now you're in the mode where my DR is high, so you're not really wanting to race. You're afraid of losing DR, which is not really, for me, for someone who is as slow as me, then that can be a plan. If what I want in my head is to get into good lobbies, then I can only do that by hand picking races and practicing a whole lot. You are fast enough. If you just throw yourself into it the way you were a couple of months ago on the hand controller, only throw yourself into it with your steering wheel, you'll be up on top split in no time, consistently. There's a waffle. JJ's found a waffle emote. Oh, very good, JJ. And then, where did you find that waffle emote? You're thinking of making my win championship. What does that mean? My win championship. You have to join your Discord. I don't even know what is involved in joining the Discord. I've never joined the Discord before. He tried a wee bit of a handbrake turn around everything. He's shaking me off. Sunrise and fire in the sky, never been so happy, never felt so high, and I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. You're thinking of making your own championship. Join your Discord though. I don't even know how the Discords work, JJ, like I said. And I've heard Key saying that he has a Discord and he's never in his Discord, he doesn't use it. So I did think at one point I need to get a Discord because everybody has a Discord. And I think to myself, maybe you don't. YouTube still has a chat, like. It would be another chat. I'm already piss poor at the chat. Do you think what I need on my channel is another chat for me to keep up with? Really? Think about it now. Rolling up, said be back in a minute. You've got a lot of quick guys in your Discord. Well done, well done. What do I think? What other one is there? I'm going to change it now. That Bathurst. We'll get that set up. Edit settings. Hello, Mr. Turismo. We're looking for something that's blue. Something that's blue. That was blue. 16 laps. Rolling start. All that will be the same. Tire and fuel is 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Medium tires only. Rolling out, said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyways. My mind's on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wishing my condition ain't ever gonna go away. Toyo shy, aren't you? Why? That must mean why. Why aren't you doing any gr3 races? I'm practicing these three that I'm looking forward to in the FIAs. Have you not been here? Have you not been listening? Are you that young lad in the classroom who is just in a world of his own, daydreaming, drawing pictures, pretending he's holding a PlayStation controller? Is this what you're like in the classroom? What does your school report say? Could do more. Easily distracted. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky, never been so hot. Thanks for joining me, everyone. That's all you need to know at the minute. I've just heard information that the food has arrived. Rolling up, said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. Is he up there getting it? Yeah. Try to be. Yes, I am that kid who is daydreaming in class. For your information. I think I got that in primary school quite a lot as well. On my school reports. Easily distracted. Hello Sam, no manufacturer's practice. I'm not doing Interlargus, Sam, so I'm giving myself a week to practice other ones instead of me feeling like I'll not have any time to put any proper practice in. So we're gonna miss round one. If we're bored tomorrow and we've nothing to do and we're sitting on our own, we might end up jumping into it just for a bit of fun. But we'll not turn up with a shitload of practice or anything like that. Yeah, I don't mind Interlargus. I know it really well. I was saying that earlier. I know the track off by heart. I never really have. I've never really had many badass races at it or anything. I never feel like a fly at it or have real good pace at it. And JJ says only 2 count, so we'll try to be as competitive as we can on the ones that we've got a bit of a run at. We will at some point. There's a Tokyo one as well, or the way JJ's saying. We haven't tried the gr3 Jag, so we haven't, but JJ said it's quick in a straight line, so hopefully we'll learn how to drive it as well. It'll be alright. So many strategies possible with 3 compounds of tires. I know it's the only one really with a strategy, isn't it? I'm not sure what the Tokyo one's going to be like either, or the Spa one. The Spa will be in the wet anyway, so I've no interest in that one. But yeah, the rest of them are pretty bland. Sean is in the house. Hello Sean, nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in, sir. Rolling up, said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't again belong me anyway. My mind's on a permanent vacation. The ocean is long, medication. Ocean, my condition ain't ever gonna go away. Again, we'll hand out a thanks for joining me, everyone, and a make your way to track play starting soon. Maybe as well getting onto the right tires and stuff. I ticked in myself mediums. Rolling up, Santa back in a minute. Good, good, Sean. Winding young JJ up, trying to get him onto that bloody steering wheel. He's not happy in the chat. He's using all sorts of ladders, throwing ladders out like they're free. But yes, he's hopping back and forth on that bloody hand controller because he's faster on the hand controller. It's just holding him back. I'm saying to him, he should be on his second account, doing dailies on that steering wheel, or doing something. He needs to be in races, for sure, on that steering wheel. His mum and dad must be sitting at home, devastated, heartbroken. They've spent hundreds of pounds on the young man. Probably they might even have been listening to me talking that he's a superstar of the future. Make friends with him now before he's rich and famous. His mum and dad were maybe listening to me and thinking, you know, Scotty's fucking right. Let's go all out and buy him a top of the line steering wheel. And then they hear him hitting those bloody hand controlled buttons. You're on your steering wheel now. You haven't done a race. You've been here from I started the stream. You haven't done one race. The rumours at the back of the pit lane and the back of the paddock are not good at the moment about JJ Balding. There's no more whispering about a superstar of the future. Who is this guy? Whoa, look at how fast he is. Look at that for a pass around the outside. There's none of that. There's like, oh, here's your wee man again. He's turned up. Maybe we'll get to see him drive today. What's he doing? No, he's put the car back in the truck. He's away home again. He didn't do a race at all. Bloody start a race then. The challenge is on. Will JJ hang about for this one? Start qualifying. 5 people turned up that day. I thought his parents should go and take the bloody controller off him. Yes, maybe they kept the receipt and can get their money back. Yes, JJ. What about that? JJ's mum and dad, if you're out there, if you're nosying on the stream to see what's going on, have you got that receipt? Imagine the stuff that you could buy with that money. What about young Jamie? Young Jamie might be the real superstar of the future. How's about giving that fantastic steering wheel over to the younger brother, just 8 years old? We always said that the younger brothers usually end up a bit better than the older brothers. Not all the time, but most times in life the younger brothers end up a wee bit tougher, a wee bit harder, because they're having to deal with the shit that their big brothers handing out to them. Is Jamie still in the chat? Jamie, if you're in the chat, would you like JJ steering wheel? Kev's wanted to start. Why does Kev want to restart? JJ says no. There we go. If it was JJ who lagged out, do you think he would be saying no? Race without me? Or do I think JJ would be throwing crying emojis by the dozens in the chat? Please, Scotty, I'm sad. I really should not be looking anywhere except for the TV screen. Right, let's see if we can do a steady lap. She tapped out. I'm going to have to start having just a wee taste of that 5th gear and qualifying, at least in the races, in the fuel on it. just never topped out on it. Oh, Colin McRae once again. Start making your predictions now. How many laps will JJ Baldwin do in this race? Will he even do one? You can. 0 is a possibility. There's a possibility that he won't even start the race. He'll have enough in qualifying. But yes, make those predictions now. Can JJ actually hang about and do a race today? Sail be back in. Bought a boat and sailed off and dumping on the what? Oh, are you ringing them? How many? And what are you just gonna let them away with that again? You lost an absolute fucking fortune and that they're just eat shit. So you've just lost that money again. So I got a McDonald's fries, that's all came. Yeah? Ridiculous. They're not only forgetting your dips time, they're forgetting to give you your fucking burger. So you've ordered it again. Have you left a message complaining or anything? Saying pull your socks, pull your finger out. Mike is in the house as well. Hello, Mike. Sam says no, actually he will win this race. Haha. Challenge accepted, Sam. JJ must not win this race. I ain't gonna have him. Even without a qualifying time, there's only 4 of us here. I've basically qualified in 4th place. The pressure's on you now. Oscar's in the house as well. I think so, Oscar, yeah. It'll need something drastic to make me change my mind. I'm enjoying the Jag. Not sure about the Group 3 ones, like, haven't tried it yet, but I'm enjoying this one. I'm doing good, Nick. I'm a wee bit heartbroken at the moment. We just ordered a McDonald's and it came without any burgers that we ordered. So I got a portion of fries. And they've charged for all the burgers and all that we ordered. How do they even do that? I know when you drive through the drive-through, you always have to drive through again because they forgot your dip or they forgot something. But when they're doing a delivery service, they should pull those fingers out and check those orders. I know, a McDonald's, I know, JJ. McDonald's without an unhappy meal, says Mike. Yep, for sure. Fries is actually my least favourite part of it as well. I usually get 2 of their double cheeseburgers off the Sabre menu and a portion of cheesy dippers. Did JJ manage even to get a half decent lap in? He should be on pole. He is on pole. High man second. High man second. What's MR2 up to? JJ says I deserve not to get my McDonald's burger for being annoying.
What about me? I deserve to.
Yeah, I know, JJ. What about poor old Jessie in the background? Surely she doesn't deserve to be hamburgerless. Meg, it gets scally on the Le Mans trip. What is the Le Mans trip? I don't even know that track either. I think that's the track that is Daily Race C this week, isn't it? It looks like it would be a fun track that I like. Lots of slipstream, which means I would be able to hang the faster guys, but I don't like all the track markings and stuff. Anytime I go there, I'm like, oh, I need half an hour driving around this to learn where the cuts and all are. Le Mans 2022. What am I saying? What is it? I need more information. I'm not going to sign my life away like that. What is there more information there for me? How much time have we got to practice it? And straight away, let's flash our lights at JJ Balding. He's on the steering wheel. How long will JJ stay? There he is, shaking the ass. I see you, baby. How much does he want to shake it? How much does he want to shake it? Enough for me to get a run on him. Did he want to defend it? He did want to defend it after all. Those of you who did have a guess that JJ wouldn't even turn up to the race have lost your money. JJ, what are you doing, young man? You're all over the show. Is this why? He doesn't like that steering wheel. He's struggling. He's only 13. Has he not got the strength to hold that force feedback? Like a granny, like a granny. Oh, JJ's had an incident and he's found himself into the wall. Oh, how embarrassing, young man, how embarrassing. If you look closely, you will now see a big red face. We'll get a proper look at it now. You can see in the background, he's getting further away from us, but the big red face is getting brighter and brighter as this one goes on. There is rumours already. People are placing bets on lap 2. He's going to quit out on lap 2 in this one. What do I think? If we drive away from him anymore, I don't think he's going to hang about too long at all. JJ either wins it or he bins it. And look at that, we've drove away another wee bit. Oh, JJ's dropping himself, wee wheels in the grass and everything back there. Oh, I thought that was him and quit. It wasn't him, he's still there. Someone else has quit out. Right, we'll just try and, we'll forget about him. We'll try and hit our own lap and see if we can make him quit. I don't think he's hanging about here for 16 laps. He's not. No. Oh, Callum McRae came out yet again that day. No, I'm okay, love. Thank you. What are you doing? I'm gonna have to slow down and wait for this young man. What is he doing? Let's go behind him and see what he is doing. There he is, toddling down the hill at no less than 17 miles per hour. That's a totally legal speed the young man's carrying around this racetrack. Come on, JJ. Let's go. Let's shake our ass in front of him as well. He loves a wee bit of the ass shaking, don't you, JJ? There you are. What side? On you go. No more mistakes, JJ. Head down. What have you got? At least they're smooth. He's definitely on his controller at the minute. Let's have a proper race, eh, JJ? Threaten the wee nose there on you and everything. Rolling up, said the back in a minute. I bought a boat and sailed off in. And of course, the secret weapon of the Jag is this. Watch this, guys, if you don't know that the Jag does this. Now prepare your eyes, put your sunglasses on. What powerful those headlight flashes are. My mind's on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my home location. The ocean, my condition, I'm never gonna go away. And now I'm knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing through my hair and the worry in the world. The tide running into my chair. And again, like a granny. It feels slow, but as long as that car is stable, it's usually not as slow as what it feels. When you're doing your sliding, you feel like, oh, that's a slow one. And you feel like you're fast. How much of a run do we get in the slipstream? And there's like 7 gears in this car as well. JJ, how do you like that pressure on the ass area, sir? Oh, wouldn't let him drop himself a wee bit. And again, he's went a bit too deep. Fast as your car in a straight line. They like that. We're definitely a bit quicker in a straight line on them. Oh, he's wanting to get spicy. He's wanting to get spicy, the young man. Get back here, you dirty dog. He's had enough of us talking shite about him on a steering wheel. He's thinking to himself, I know you're not going past. And he slams the screen door right in her face. He must be nervous, but now he must know I'm coming for a piece. For sure. The aggressive race has begun. How aggressive would it get? Oh, how embarrassing, big red face. Slowed down just to catch that all live on stream. Can you believe that stuff? And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. How aggressive was this going to get? Oh, pretty aggressive, JJ, pretty aggressive indeed. He wanted to play games. It's just went into all-out war now. There's no rules anymore in this one. Oh, JJ wanted to start the games off, but look at him in the background with the big red face. He has come out second best when the shit kicked off. Where is he? Is he still coming? Has he lost the will? Has he lost the will yet again? Where is he coming? Well, he's going into the pits. He's going into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. I think you're done, JJ. Get away. You haven't. You need to get back onto your controller. I miss racing fast, people. Get back onto your hand controller. Benson thought I was very young. You should see me without my beard as well. Look at the state of me at the minute. I'm a bit homeless looking at the moment. You should see me when I have a wee shave. I scrub up not too bad, believe it or not. Or I like to think so anyway. I did nothing. Don't JJ. On the way into that first corner, you cheekily gave me a wee nudge and forced the wheel onto the grass, and then just like that, it was like, haha, it's one of those races. JJ's here for a bit of fun, and Scotty ended that fun. Or I definitely won the game of fun, if that's what it was about. I definitely came out with more giggles. Is that the proper McDonald's coming this time? Someone answer the phone and tell them we're coming.
It's already taken out of the oh, the police tell him. He said, so better. Private mistake, was it?
Ah, Jesse. No, come over and take it. McDonald's burgers and everything. JJ has found himself. Would do say JJ either wins the race or he doesn't finish the race. It's a win or bin. Let's cheer the young man up and we'll quit out of this one. He will be over the moon. He's beat us so bad we quit out. What are you saying? You boys talking tactics? Should I be?
Here, Snake, take that. You want that?
You talking to me, love? I'm alright, I don't want anything at the minute. Again, we'll leave it open for everyone. What is this here, G? These are talking about Sam telling Benson to keep his settings to himself. What do you like? What is you fast guys like? Fucking ridiculous. Keeping secrets. Don't tell anybody it's a 4-stopper. Let them all do 5 stops. I'll do the sneaky 4-stop. You fast guys are meant to be here to help me get faster. Not be in the chat whispering to each other saying shh. Let's put it in the code. My settings is G. What do you run? Sounds like I have an ACYX for my settings. Sean Fancy's coming in and smashing us up with a cart. That's the one thing I hate in this game. They're go-karts. I think they handle awful. I think if the go-karts handled exactly the way the steering wheel feels when you're driving a Red Bull car, I think that's how a go-kart would kind of feel. The way one of the Red Bull cars feel. I don't know how people use. They must do something with their steering wheel or their settings. It's impossible for me to drive a go-kart with the settings in this wheel. You should help me, JJ. Please. You're making me sad. Let's let the people in the lobby know that the host is alive. With a thanks for joining me, everyone. That's all they need at the moment. A few of those people might have been awfully worried about the host, thinking we're stuck in the toilet. Anything could happen. Might have been burgled or anything. At least now they're nice and happy and they know the host is fine. Right, and there is rules for this race as well. Thanks for joining me, everyone. With a rules for this FI race is must use medium tyre at some point in the race. And then make your way to track, please, starting soon. Attention please, attention please. For all gr4 competitors. Could you turn that down a wee touch, honey? Sticks all that there random noise in the background of it when you're trying to play a game. You're good on the carts. I loved my last wee sim that I made on the PlayStation 3. The go-kart in it was my favourite one to drive. But on this game, it's awful. We're fed and we're watered. I'm ready to go. Need the soft tires for qualifying. Last call, JJ. Last call, not in, can't win. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Come on in, the water's nice. Find yourself a little slice. Grab a backpack like you'll never know until you try. 'Cause when you lose yourself, you find the key to paradise. We'll also hand out the rules in case the new joiners don't know them again. Rules for this FI race is must use the medium tyre at some point in the race, just in case they weren't aware. Smoking is a dirty habit, Sean. You're only here, Sean. If you don't like smoking, you're not going to like Scotty Senior's channel, because we frequently enjoy magical cigarettes. I like to call them magical cigarettes, or yoga, as we call it. We frequently stretch out into the full splits position. Benson frequently gets himself into the downward dog position. But yes, I am a smoker. I smoked from being 19, which is why my memory is terrible. Absolutely awful memory. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Nice and relaxing. It doesn't bother you. What is that smell in here, Scotty? We'll just give in. Or the smoke wheels out. Right. Another new joiner. Come on, Mr. Spaniard. Get your arse to track, please. Attention, please. Attention, please. Let's drag him to the office just in case it's a superstar. We're ready to start without. He's an EB. 39 libraries. Anything for me to steal? 3 of the 39 was just too damn sexy to keep to himself. And there's your reason why. If you like that sort of thing, I guess. This is the real last call. There's no more last calls after this. Last call, not in comn. There we go. And let me start one without any guilty feelings of leaving anybody out. Boom, boom. There we go. No guilt in this one. Right, what are you up to, mate?
Really?
What are you up to? Oh, I thought you were staying there about 7. Oh, he's a danger, for sure. I would love to be ahead of you on the way into the first corner, please, sir. It's not going to happen. I wonder. That's just a stupid fake one. Maybe go defensive. Oh, I'll give him a quite aggressive nudge. I know what happened next. It does not like that corner. The one will nudge you again. My goodness. Oh, there he go. Go on, let us start ahead of you. 30. So we get a run back up behind. Last chance for a lap. We'll have to go back a lap and start on the mediums. So hopefully that one lunges. We hoped wrong. The Frenchman clearly likes a wee bit of boom boom rather than a bit of zoom zoom. Rolling up, said be back in a minute. I bought a boat and sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me. How long's a lap? A minute, and then a minute to get back out. Maybe we'll get a lap in. Benson. Feels like something Sam's told him is going to make him even quicker. My goodness. Come on, just don't let these boys crash and slow down. One lap on my own, hopefully, we'll be up there. Bought a boat and sailed off. Don't think about this anymore. Or hopefully that'll be up to second. Up to second. What were we thinking? We were hoping we were on the pace. It turns out we are the pace. Medium tires, Mr. Turismo. boom boom instead of zoom zoom. That's what we always say about the French guys, isn't it? Bonsoir. Some of them love the zoom zoom. They really do. They're like, bonsoir, I is here to zoom zoom. And others are just here for a bit of boom boom. Now, most Edens will, more likely, if they haven't done it already, your brain should tell you that the soft tyres will be used, because almost, I can't remember a time when the fastest compound of tyre was not used in an FIA race. This will be the first time for me that there's soft tyres available, and it makes no sense to even use them because of the big pit loss. JJ, did JJ have enough time to go and stick on the medium tyres, or is he starting on the soft tyres and then his race is over? You need a big pit stop then. JJ didn't miss that one. He says, I'm the pace now, with an LOL. The question is, have your guesses now? How many laps will JJ Balding make it in this one? Will he complete a race today at any point? Who knows? Good luck, boys. Enjoy it. You started in the mediums and you pitted. Ah, right. And that means you don't have to worry about remembering to do that. That might be a good way to go on the FIA as well. For me, you know what I'm like with my memory. I think we'll maybe do that, and then we'll not have to remember about changing it back. You know what to say about qualifying though, JJ, don't you? It means nothing, young man. It means nothing at all. It's all about the race. Hopefully I'm not being lunged into the first corner. Shouldn't be. Rolling start here is usually pretty decent. JJ wearing out those mediums already. Oh ho ho ho! Callum McRae in the first corner. Oh JJ, young man! How embarrassing! How embarrassing for the young man on the first lap. A couple of corners he survived this time. And no doubt, if we'll look behind now, we will be blinded with the brightest face we have ever seen in our goddamn lives. The good news is, he's still in the race. He's up to 6th. I miss racing with JJ. I miss having good races with JJ. Again, I might as well just cruise now. I'm just on my own. Again, it's going to be a lonely one. I don't think we've spun that brake balance back here, have we? No, that should be all delivered for us. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Was anybody going to keep me company that day? Give the brain a wee bit of focus. JJ's back up to 5th. Look behind there, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That's JJ coming round the corner. Look at the big red face in the background. Still, he may not be able to get rid of that red face now for the rest of this race. He needed more like a 40 lapper to try and get rid of that. Again, my brain wants a race. I want a race. I already know there's no strategy in this. Technical problems for Scotty Senior. Oh my goodness. When will those technical problems fix themselves? Paulie get back up the pace just in time for young JJ. Paulie, will he see JJ crashing again maybe in the background? Let's go JJ. The race for the brain. The brain demanded a race. Did you want to wee land of that JJ? You want to play the swapsy game with me? Oh, how embarrassing. That was so easily done. So easy for me to do. We read that shit coming a mile away, son. A mile away. You want to wee land of it? Go on. I'll take a wee short shift. Look at that. There's no wee short shift for you. You can have yourself a wee land of it. Go and catch that wee bunch up ahead. Oh, JJ, not again. Not again. Young man. Young man. My God, JJ, what are you doing? I'm not even flashing my headlights at him or nothing. Right, at least there's someone for me to go now and try to catch. The brain has something to go and chase. There you go, there they are. There's a three-way party up there. JJ has deleted. Harry has said something. Harry doesn't miss out on a chance to mention stuff to JJ. Right, head down. Let's see. We're going to start reading them in again. 6.2. We should call that corner the Balding corner or something. Or that wee wall after it. The Jack Balding wall. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Rode a note, said be back in a minute. Mr. Orsby is in the house. Hello, Mr. Orsby. Nice to see you, sir. Rode a note, said back in a minute. And who guessed lap number 5? Big winner in the chat if you pick that JJ would only make it 5 laps before that famous, well-known JJ Balding Rage Quit live on stream. You're virtually guaranteed it each and every time you come to Scotty Senior live stream. JJ does not let those fans down. People who only turn up to see if he's going to quit again are never disappointed. Patience, much more patience required around that corner. You Christ, nice and early on the brakes and good drive out of it as we drop ourselves a wheel. Right, 5.5 off the lead. Oh no, the Balding corner catches out someone else now. Can we get a clean run on you? What do I think? No, we've had to have a lift. Had to have a touch of the brakes there even. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Coming in the water's nice. Find yourself a little slice. Grab a backpack a lot you'll never know until you try. 'Cause when you lose yourself, you find the key to paradise. And again, the Balding wall has taken out. It's not only JJ. It's not only JJ. You don't have to feel just as embarrassed as what you are feeling right now. Other people are also making that same mistake, JJ. And if he's made a mistake and started on soft tires as well, then we're going to be lonely once again. Zach Brown, knee deep. Oh no, he's good. Wee bit of Zach Brown's good. We went to Florida in 2013, 2014 with a family, and the rental car that we had was on a country and western music channel, and we came back home with a shitload. That's where we found Thomas Rhett. Do you like Thomas Rhett? Hard to beat a wee bit of Thomas Rhett as well. American country music as well is not the same. American country music is like its own wee style of country music compared to the rest of the world. Oh, a chunk of you. It took that chunk, not too bad. Mr. M. James Key. In front of us. I wonder if Mr. James Key is one of those guys. Let's find out with a flash of the headlights. Hello, sir. Don't mind me flashing those lights. We're just saying hello. If you didn't know, the light flashes are designed to add pressure to your ass area, because we all know that pressure on the ass area can make you shit your pants. Could we get an underpants department incident out of you? Let's try and remember to change gear. Middle class white boy as well. If you're looking, if you haven't heard Middle Class White Boy, Sean, check out that song. That's a badass American song. A couple of flashes just to say hello, let them know that we're still here, a wee bit closer than ever before. Someone started on the horse. She tops out very quickly. That's weak far as well. another couple of flashes just to say hello once again. Rolling up to the back. Oh, easy. And he's in the Jag as well, by the looks of things. What's that? What is that I smell? I think that's slipstream. Was he on softs as well? He was on softs as well. We're lonely again. We're not really learning anything. There's not really anything left for us to learn. It'll be better right before these races. We'll get proper practice rooms going. We'll have decent competition and we'll kind of find out what our speed is like compared to the likes of Benson and Sam and all maybe. Our consistency should be absolutely fine on these tracks. The only dodgy one is the seaside, and we're usually alright. I have had a couple of FIA races as well, like at the seaside, where I don't know what it is. Something about me and how I'm feeling, or whatever way your brain is at that time. But I've had a couple of races where we're very nervous in the chicane the whole race, and then most times when we're racing there's no nerves in the chicane at all, and you flow in it lovely. But the fact that I have had 2 races before, we're just out of nowhere, I felt all of a sudden very nervous in the chicane. And when you start off feeling nervous, it's a bit harder to find that confidence and the flow in it. It tends to keep on going. Every lap, sometimes you even start losing time on other parts of the track because you're thinking about that chicane. Scotty, if you had it done a manual lap, you would have had a lot more. I know, Sam. And I've not really any time anyway. I just bounced in to have an hour, couple of wee runs around Edens. I'm pretty confident already now. Even if I don't get any more practice time in before these races, which will be on tomorrow for a much longer stream, so we will be able to do more practicing if we want. But yeah, I already feel like it's not like these ones here. They didn't even really need any practice from us. If I had 1 or 2 runs at them, the brain just needed to know what the strategy was and how the tyres and stuff. And we know that already, so I don't feel like I need any more practice at the 3 Group 4 tracks. Tomorrow we'll definitely get a bit of a practice on the Group 3 at the Tokyo one that we don't know. We need to find the flow of that, although there should be no reason why I don't really enjoy that one. As every other version of Tokyo that I've learnt, it's really nice, a fast flowing track with walls everywhere, so people who aren't patient and hit the walls and stuff, we usually get half decent results at Tokyo. As long as that Jag is fast in a straight line, it should be alright there. Can I sign? I can! But you already know I'm going there, JJ. there's no need for me to sign right now. I do have an hour week, but yeah, I feel like I'm going jag. Something drastic is going to have to happen in order for me to change my mind. I have no interest in my head at the minute of even trying any other cars. So yeah, I can sign for them anytime I want, really. I'm pretty confident. In fact, 99.9%. You can never be 100%, just in case something happens that changes my mind. But yeah, we're virtually convinced that we're going nowhere, only jag. You're going to the Vauxhall Nova. The Ford Fiesta. If there was a Ford Fiesta, I'd be on top of it. Again, the brain, it's hard to stay in races like this as well. The brain just has nothing to focus itself on at all. Right, what we will do to confirm the loss, we're going to learn that and be a bit more precise about that. We'll see how much of a loss there is in the pit stop, just so as we know the exact loss. We're 19.3 at the moment. Right, 18.5 seconds of a lead into the pits. Soft tires, no fuel. Wrote a note, said be back in a minute. I bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. 18.5 seconds it was. Fantastic work, as usual, from the pit crew. Come on, did he come in? And he was in second, so there you go. It's the guts of a 20-second loss. You're not pulling 20 seconds on soft tires, even top split. I don't think the top split guys are even gonna be able to make the soft tires work. "20 seconds of a pit loss. It's a sprint race. Just believe myself. I'm convinced the soft tires are of no use to me anyway. You would need to be 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds a lot faster than what I'm doing on soft tires in order to make a stint on the soft tires open up 20 seconds. It's just not going to happen. 3 sprint races. We have, however, now a challenge for the brain with 3 laps to go. We small laps as well, and there's the biggest battle of bubbly on up the road in front of us. Get back here, sir. You have just given me that wee bit of motivation required to stay in this one. And we shall even bring that down to 2. 3:24.25, 3 to go. And we'll hunt them down for the win. We wasn't rich, we wasn't poor. Lived on a cul-de-sac till my parents divorced. I drove a hand-me-down Ford pickup truck. We had to drive 10 miles with the speed in my head. Come on, I went to private school for a couple of years. we're not going to get him. Let's flash our lights. Use those powerful headlights. He looks as if he's got enough pace. And Gunman's in as well. Guys, I'm actually probably going to have to make this one my last one. Do a chill out with Junior for a while, having a wee game of snooker hopefully before he goes. Another couple of flashes till he's got the pace to hold us off. We need a wee mistake from him. You went for Merc in your American account. I know I was meaning to say as well, how do you make an American account? I would quite like an American account myself. I'm assuming you just have to make up a postcode. It's from the States. You just type in that our address is the White House, Washington DC. Huh? You literally just log out from PS4 menu and then add account. Jessie will maybe know, she'll be able to help me out with that, because I would quite like an American account as well. Can't remember who I watched doing a stream within the last month on their American account, and I thought to myself, yeah, that could be fun. Create another profile on PS4 and then find a postcode for Texas or something and just put that in and off you go. I think I will ask Jessie to help me out with that one. Jessie helped me make this here second account after me wanting one for over a year. We used to sit and watch Key on a second account, watch all the other streamers on their second accounts looking like they're brave, doing daily races, fucking second account bravery. We wanted that shit for a long time, and it's great now that we're able to bounce on, enjoy that fun, help us improve in all the tracks that we're very poor at. Let's say thanks for the practice. Out we go. In fact, we'll wait because Mr. Shiphouse is on the pen. Thanks for the race. You too, Mr. Shiphouse. Pleasure meeting you, sir. Don't think anybody gonna miss me anyway. Yanty, in the house. Can we do gr4 next? Sorry, sir. I'm just about to get off. My son has arrived up the day, and I wasn't expecting him. He did say he was staying at 7. He's now changed his mind. He said he's staying at 5. So I'll try and get a wee game of snooker with him, or at least a bit of a waffle with him. Tried the Mercedes. I wouldn't go Mercedes, Sam, just because the 3 tracks that I'm picking my manufacturer around a Group 4 car that I like on those 3 tracks: Sardinia, Bathurst, and the Seaside. So I'm picking a car based around those tracks. Those are the tracks that I'm going to enjoy. So the fact that I like the Group 3 Mercedes rather than the Group 4 one, so it's ruled out Mercedes for me straight away. And we haven't really been at Jag. We did go to Jag one season, but it was a massive fuel saving, or a massive tire wear season, and the Group 4 Jag was destroyed straight away with its front tires. Yes, Sean, thank you. Pleasure as always. Thanks for hopping in, sir. I'll catch you next time. take care and enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah, I'll be picking my car. I'm going Jag. Do you want me to do it now? Do you want me to go and do that shit now? For fuck's sake, JJ's been torturing me. Sam has mentioned a couple of times. If you want that shit done and dusted, so there's no more questions in your head, we can go and do that now. Because I am enjoying the Jag. And JJ said that the Group 3 one is fast in a straight line as well, so it should be fine. Sports mode. Yeah, Sam says fuck it, do it now, but don't press the wrong button on the wrong manufacturer. Whatever you do. Oops, we nearly went for Alpha. There's Sam's favourite right there, the BM. Aston Martin, Chevrolet, still there to teasing me. The Ford, I think the Ford, if there was a Ford GT to pick in Group 4, we might have been tempted. The Group 4 Ferrari as well, we haven't tested it yet. But anyway, we'll do that shit, and this'll be this one done for this season. Where are we? Jag. Bum bum. Boom. Haha. Driver contract. Select cars to borrow. Thank you very much, Mr. Turismo. We'll have a wee bit of that one, and no doubt we shall add our very own sexy library. The last time I did drive the Group 3 one as well, it was a lovely car to drive. I just didn't have any good results in it, but it's a really, really nice car to drive. A lovely second gear and third gear in it. Can bite you. And here we go. Is this the last click that we'll have to do? Your contract cannot be changed for the duration. For the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, your contract cannot be changed. Will we just change your mind and put it all back now? No, there's JJ saying yay, and Sam saying you. Get that signed. Oh, could I tease us back to the next stream by deliberately not signing that shit? Who knows? Oh, again, there's another click. We can change your mind again every time we do a click. The PlayStation is saying, are you sure now? We've asked you. This is the last time we're going to ask you. We're maybe only going to ask you 4 more times. Are you sure you want to do this shit? Yes. And there it is. And that's my real autograph as well. Or it looks very like my signature. I don't know how the PlayStation knows how I signed my name. But it does. And there we go, gentlemen. Done and dusted. Go ahead, make fun of me now. Tell me what you have been holding back. Eh? We're waiting on the finger pointing and the laughing now. Ha ha ha! You fool! You fool! You believed us. Why did you go Jag? There's a handshake, a gentleman's agreement that I shall put a bit of practice in and try and score 200 points each time we dip our toes in. At least 200 points. We would like 250, 260, but I don't even think we'll be in lobbies to get that amount of points. And there we go. Job's a good one. We can now have a proper nosy. Oh, excuse me. At what's coming. So there we go. We've already nosy, but know what's coming. So there you go, gentlemen. Oh my God, Scotty, there's a BOP change. Get away! Get away! There fucking better not be. No, there's not. There can't be. There is. For the Jag. Get away, you dirty dogs. Are you keeping secrets? And whatever Sam has told Benson, it's working at a treat. Benson's half a second quicker. You have the Jag and there's a BOP change. I hope you're wrong. Harry says, oh my God, there actually is. I don't mind. I'm enjoying it. we'll dip our toes in again. And I don't believe yous on the BOP part of it. They can't. They've done that shit. They are weak just. I have a wee pimple on the inside of my finger. It's going mad. So I take it that was just a couple of steering wheel settings. JJ still rubbing it in. Ha ha, you have just screwed up. Don't worry, JJ. At least I shall screw up on a steering wheel. Rather than an OP pad. Right. Guys, not on for long today. We will be back tomorrow, as usual, for a longer stream. We'll see what goes down tomorrow. Thank you anyone who jumped in to help me out to have another couple of wee practices and hand out a bit of stick and abuse to JJ Baldy in the chat. Enjoy the rest of your day or your evening. Maybe later, JJ, maybe later. I'll not stream it until stuff get better on the game, because no one wants to watch me half a mile behind the posse, or else me and you half a mile behind the posse whilst I'm tied up on the ground. You know, so I'll definitely not stream it. I'll stream it maybe if we start doing jobs together like a posse, young man. But yes, a good chance that I'll be on it later for a wee chill out. So if you see me on, feel free to hop in and join me. Read Sam's message. Scotty, check the time trial for Interlargos. He's going to make me want to do it now, isn't he? That's telling me that there's Jags up there. There is, alright. Oh my goodness, there's a few of them. Fires went for Jag, Horrors went for Jag. Right, let's see how they're driving it anyway to start off with. That wee bloody thing in my finger is going mad. Wait, it's annoying. Can't just scrape it off. Oh, no worry. Harry says, oh, and Jack with friends as well. I think we seen Harry at the top of that friends there, didn't we? I think that's why Harry's putting the chat. Check that one. All the stuff up, so it's already all up. Just for an idea of how they're driving it. There's an early shifter. Changing it pretty much just before the limiter. The looks of it. Said be back in a minute. I might actually jump in. I might try this tomorrow if it looks like it's worth dipping our toes in, even for a bit of fun. No penalties on anymore, so the worst that can happen is we'll have a couple of poor results, rather than there should be no risk whatsoever of a DR reset with no penalties. And we know how to drive it now, or we should. We've seen how it's done. People with Sitman will qualify high, but in the race, oh my god, they're fucked. In Sitman, I was convinced for about an hour. For 1 hour, I thought in my head, I'm going Sitman. It's going to be good on tyres, really good off the starting line, and good on fuel, and then we practiced. And after 2 practices, we were like, it's fuel burning season, and it doesn't matter how quick it is off the starting line because it's all rolling starts, except for the very last round. A quick check in at the friends will no doubt show that Harry, I'm near sure we've seen Harry up at the top. There he was, up at the top in the OP Hyundai. Clearly a very OP car there. Sam is right up there as well, as he should be. He's always up there, Sam. How far off the top times are you? At 20 at 7? Far off the top where he is? 20 at 4 to get into the top 10, and that is a proper top 10. That as well. Will in 10th place, Aura, Fire, Quentin, TRL, MH16, Parada's there, S2V Eric, B Racer, Mehdi, V1 Mehdi, and Flores. Oh, that's a proper top 10 there, isn't it? All the big boys are coming out for the start of the season. Have we even put any kind of time in on any of the cars we did? Oh, look at that. Harry's also stuck a time in on his second account, just to make sure. He's thought to himself, I'll get on my second account just to make sure that I am a wee bit fast. I don't want to embarrass myself. And then boom, on his main account, just like that. Oscars went jag. Only worry in the world is... And we haven't even put a time in. Yeah, I'll maybe jump on tomorrow before I get on and see how quick I am around there in that car. Next at 20 at 5, needing the same car. Some of them boys, sometimes when you look, especially if it's a track like there's a couple of the Tokyo tracks where there's a death chicane and the likes of Goodwood. When you look at those guys' times on those tracks, they would scare you sometimes, but then you go and you watch their lap and they have ridiculously nailed the balls out of the death chicanes. Like, especially that one in the Tokyo, they're usually doing jumps up on 2 wheels and all, so they are. I don't know how many times it takes them to go around to hit lucky with that there, but yeah, it's like you're not actually as far behind them as what you think you are, because most of the track you're very close to them if you're on the pace, but then when it comes to that one important corner, they've just nailed the life right out of it. Best thing to do is put the ghost on a wee bit ahead. I do quite like it. It helps me when there's a ghost on, not necessarily other people's ghosts, my own ghost. I usually jump in for 15-20 minutes and then whatever speed I'm doing, then I jump into the top 10 times and have a look, just in case I'm driving it the wrong way or there's a certain corner and stuff. I find sometimes if you watch the top 10 times straight away before you've went out and learnt your own pace, I feel sometimes, for me, I don't remember everything that they're doing. You know, I would watch that time and then I would go out and I would still just have my own pace. And then after I find my own pace, I'll go back and I'll then watch the same lap again, and I'll notice things on that lap because I've got my own pace then, and I know what gears I'm taking corners in, and then I'm able to notice, the difference in what I'm doing compared to what they're doing, rather than watching their lap from the start and trying to take everything that they're doing in. Harry prefers just to ignore the lat. So, listen, guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll be back on tomorrow on this game. Maybe I'll be back on for a wee bit of Red Dead later. Probably not a stream, but nevertheless a wee bit of Red Dead. We'll catch us on the flip side. Enjoy your evening. Thanks again. Pleasure as always.